What's cracking, everybody? Benny Lava bringing you another commentary on behalf of the working stiffs for our YouTube channel here as WSStarcraft. This is going to be a 4v4 on a map called Megatron, and let me introduce the working stiffs spawning here at the southern part of the map. I am playing as the red Terran here, using my friend's account, Puchkoo, and my teammates to the right is calpisw, which of course is a Japanese soda, but no one knows that, so to make it easier for everybody, we shall call him calpisw. The blue Terran is a WSJefe, and rounding off the working stiffs is the purple Protoss, Toon. I am going for a fast expansion here to the gold minerals to the bottom part of the map, and let me introduce our opponents. The yellow Protoss, atol, the green Protoss, thirst. Another damn Protoss, the orange one, the GhostReaper. And rounding off our opponents, another damn Protoss, Malchezzar. So that is our opponents. Looks like is gonna be a quad Protoss game. They are Protoss salad Protossers, yes. And again, this is on a map called Megatron, and I don't know about you guys, but I hate this map. This map, I mean, it is humongous. First of all, this is such a huge area to cover, and I think the trick to this map is to control the expansions, because, you know, eventually you will run out of minerals and gas in your main, of course, which is true to every map, but the key for this map is to really control all the expansions, try to prevent your opponents from expanding, also blocking off your ramp and putting down some static defenses to protect your base, because what you don't want to happen is you know, that you coordinated an attack to your opponents going up, let's say here, and then all of a sudden your, you know, your choke point here is exposed to any kind of attack as well. So that is not good. Atol is controlling this Zelnaga watchtower, and could probably see that there is an expansion here. Yes, he sees that, and as he sees that, Thirst is gonna come in. Let me slow this down here. Thirst is gonna go in with some stalkers and a few zealots to try to take out this base, this gold base right here. Again, hard to defend any expansions that are away from the base. I have nothing here to protect these babies whatsoever, so I am going to retreat. But will I be able to save this command center in time? I am trying to fly off here to this little area so that it will prevent any of the attacks to going. I am now in the red. My command center is burning, and there you have it. The stalkers now cannot attack, but what do? Instead of stopping, these stalkers are gonna go just around and finish off this command center. So a big waste, 400 minerals plus the 150 to turn into an orbital command center, so that defeats that purpose. But the reason why I wanted to do a fast expand on this gold is to get the extra gas, because I am building Ghost Academies, and you know what Ghost Academies mean when I try, you know, when I start throwing them down. Jefe opting to go for some starports and producing some banshees. Cloak is being researched, around 60% done there, so he'll probably be able to make, you know, around 6, and he is deciding to move out right now. Calpisw doing also a fast expand here early on in the game, and Toon concentrating on some gateways, researching. Did he research gate technology? He did research warp gate, but he is not converting these gateways to warp gates yet. Atol expanding here to the gold side. Again, so hard to defend because of the distance from your main base, unless you put up some static defenses. But this early on, it is difficult to put out some cannons because you are concentrating on producing some fighting units in case there are any attacks. Jefe going in with some banshees, killing out that scouting probe. Gonna go here and attack. This is Malchezzar. So gonna be attacking the probes of Malchezzar, and is gonna try to finish off this nexus. Calpisw pinging the map for us to bring some people there, but it does not look like we are mobilizing any units whatsoever. So here comes Jefe. Do the quad protoss, silent protossers have detection? Banshees get cloaked, Void Rays can't see. Here comes an observer from Malchezzar, and these Void Rays are going to be able to take out Jefe's Banshees. So GhostReaper, Atol, here is GhostReaper's, he is hiding his Stargates here at the upper part of the map. So if we scan, you won't be able to see, or we won't be able to see any of these Stargates, and he is producing Void Rays. Calpisw did bring up some Colossi. I had missed that. But fended off by these Void Rays since Colossi cannot attack air. Now the opponents are controlling this Xel'Naga Watchtower on the center of the map. 4 Stargates, 4 Atol, again concentrating on some Void Rays. Looks like these quad solid protossers are gonna be going mass Void Gaze. And I am not too much of a Protoss player, but who hates Void Rays? I mean, once they start massing these up, it is so difficult to protect against, especially after they get that charge. So GhostReaper here moving out with an observer and Void Rays to take out yet again another one of my expansions. Try to expand at the gold. If I was smart and not being greedy, I would have expanded here to the closer part of the expansions of the map, but I decide that I need minerals very badly since I had lost my initial command center. So now 2 command centers gonna be blown up, preventing me from expanding, but I do have this one expansion here closest to the base. So it looks like Thirst is the one, from the looks of it, concentrating on some gateway ground forces, producing some Zealot Stalkers and High Templars. Here's an engagement here, Toon with Stalkers, trying to take on these Void Rays. He should have enough, yeah, he should have enough to really take out those Void Rays and take out this expansion by Atol. But he decides to back off for now and maybe waits for some reinforcements, which is not happening. But I had missed this here. GhostReaper going in and taking out Calpisw's base, his early expansion. He moved from this gold mineral line, taking out my base, moved along this ridge and took out Calpisw. Most likely going to remain moving southwards and attacking Jefe's base, if that is what the flight plan consists of. Jefe switching off 2 Thors and some Vikings after seeing those Void Gaze. And here comes Calpisw again with heavy units of Colossi and Stalkers. But no coordinated attack by the working stiffs. We are separated here. Calpisw on the north part of the map, initializing this attack, but Jefe, my Ghost, and all these units here in the south part of the map. Now GhostReaper, you can see here on the mini map, is gonna move in with some Void Rays. and gonna be taking out these massive amounts of colossi, being side-stormed as well. Banshees trying to lend their support. The army finally trying to get through, but this is gonna be a huge loss if Calpisw loses all these colossi, which are expensive units to build. Malchezzar coming in with his own colossi and immortals, doing extra damage to armored units, meaning these Thors stand no chance with this immortal and void ray combination. So no support for these colossi, and all this colossi are down. Toon comes in with his initial set of stalkers, and these are just in waves while our opponents are doing a very good job coordinating their attacks. And I hear a nuke. While that is going on, the main battle, I am throwing down a nuke here on this part of the map on Atol's base. Is it gonna go down? 2 nukes. Boom! That is outie. So these ghosts coming in, another attack, another ghost, two nukes going down to break down these static defenses. These zealots are gonna kill one of the ghosts, but one ghost remains. And I'm not sure why this guy put his probes. It's just gonna be blown up into smithereens. Booyah! So I opened up the gate here on this part of the map, but we had lost massive amount of ground army and some air units here in this part. Now GhostReaper moving in to my base, but I have a single turret defending, 2 turrets trying to defend this. And this is not good. I have no anti-air. My teammates just has a few stalkers because they had lost just a massive amounts of units before in that initial battle. GhostReaper showing us some nice micro by finishing off these while preventing any attacks by Calpisw's stalkers. At the same time, though, he is going to be killing off these babies. Oh. So here comes some units from Jefe. Now GhostReaper is going to go away. Finally. I still have some ghosts here. Calpisw has an observer to give me vision so I can throw down some nukes. Moving in into Atol's base. Throwing down a nuke on these stargates. If I'm able to take out these stargates, it will be huge. A huge dent in the production of air. 3 nukes going down. Let's see how much damage it does. Boom! 1. 2 nukes. Oh, kills my ghost. So not able to totally take out the stargates, but able to at least underpower them right at the moment. But an observer does see my ghost here. This void rays are gonna take this out. Am I missing another nuke going down here by this ghost? But again, this observer by Atol is gonna be able to deflect that nuke. GhostReaper still with his void rays going around, again checking for expansions. We were controlling this center watchtower, so as Atol or GhostReaper's void rays gonna go down here, probably take out this expansion. We are moving up north, where we initially failed to beat them in this initial attack. Gonna be taken out. No, not able. Here comes the reinforcements from our opponents. Malchezzar, more colossi, massive amount of colossi here. This is just not gonna be enough forces to deal with this. SCVs are out. Oh, still trying to repair these Thors. This is single Phoenix attacking this colossi. And finally, Jefe's Thors are able to do that. But a Zealot's gonna be going in here. But these colossi are gonna be able to help defend against this.